Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge, welcome back to Epic Tavern. So this is the second part of the Epic Tavern. I don't know what I'm going to call it, Epic Tavern Returns or something, I don't know. I did toy with calling it Epic Tavern The Next Generation, but then it's not really the next generation, is it? It's the same generation as before, just slightly differently. I know, from the parallel universe, from the mirror universe or something, I don't know. So here we go, this is our tavern, this is the Geek Cupboard. And we were going to, last time, do this. We were going to press this terrifying button that could break the game. Now, there is a bit here. Trophy placement coming soon. You get trophies. That's cool. But here we go. Right. Apply this decor option in Tavern Edit Mode. I'm very scared. I've pressed the button. Trophies, wall colour, or furniture. Give the heck over. Give over. Okay, right. So there's no trophies. Wall colour. I can have blue wood. Mother of dragons. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I can't pick the other options because these things are in the way, but that's very exciting. I'm going to have blue walls. What about green walls? No, I don't like that. Blue walls. Geek Cupboard blue walls. Yellow and blue. It's got the Geek Cupboard colours. Yellow and blue. Yeah, I can't click that one, which is a shame. Furniture. Shabby, nice, fancy, or orc. Oh, I'll never be able to click on orc. Oh, that's terrible. Right, okay, so if I click nice... It's upgrading the furniture. This is very exciting. I never knew this was a thing. When did this come in? I don't remember seeing this at any point. I don't remember seeing this at any point in any of the changelog things. So it doesn't affect everything, it seems. It affects a few of these. Right, here we go. So it affects these, look. So the tables on the edge seem to be unchanged. That bench sort of moves a little bit. Other than that, I don't know. Right, so shabby is your standard round. We've been shabby. We've been shabby all this time. The Geek Cupboard has been shabby for so long. So here you go, normal tables. Right, let's put nice. Okay, nice is square. That's good with little stools. Right, what if we put fancy? Oh, someone's painted them. That actually looks terrible. It looks terrible because everything else doesn't quite work. And I really want to click orc. How do I click orc? Make these things go away. Go away, Tavern and Adventurers panel. Oh, that's a shame. I really want to click orc and see what it says. Oh, I'm going to leave it as nice. I'm going to leave it as nice. I want some nice furniture around the place. And blue walls. Oh, how's about them apples? Right, that looks cool. I've changed the colour and some of the tables. Okay, that's very exciting. There's a very shiny thing there. I don't know what that is. Is it the start of the heart of a newborn sun or something? Is a new galaxy going to be formed from just here? That's very shiny. Okay. So what were we doing last time? We had quite a few quests. We've got a few quests. We've got some here. So down at the bottom. So I think we're going to do these 3 tavern-based quests if we can work out how to do that. Is everyone available? Yep, everyone is indeed available. So here we go. Let's go and do those 3 tavern-based quests. And then we'll go and get on with some of the other bigger quest lines. So, Deliverance was Emilia... where is she? It was Amelia's little quest, so we'll send her on it, because that makes sense, even though she doesn't have much in the way of social skills, but we'll send her anyway. And let's send Gujarek as well. Oh, we possibly need a survival-y person. Let's send Olaf. You could do with some experience. There you go. That should be okay. 40 versus 15. Splendid. Okay, room service. So this is us going to search the room of our dodgy bookkeeper man. So let's send some people in to do that. All right, Dugarim. Murgle. I mean, we're only going upstairs. I don't imagine we have to have many. Could we have another? How many people have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, could we do something clever with that? Could we just have those 2 doing that? Fortune favours the Kobold. So this is to do with a history of Kobold brew. So this is what? Making our own brewing copper. Okay, so that needs social. So Brazen seems like an obvious choice for that. Along with, say, Norman. And someone who can fight, possibly. So, say, Bartholomew. And then, have we got one that Grunson and Grusilla can go on? I don't think we have we? I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, let's leave those out for now. Let's leave those out. That's cool. Murgle might go up a level, possibly. We'll give Grunson and Grusilla a bit of a break, because I don't think they can go on any of those. I don't imagine, anyway. Are they alright with that? They've got combat. And go... Yeah, they might be okay. It's these quests. It's the quests here. They're alright for the actual main quest itself. However, doing that is a bad thing. So yeah, they've not got much in the way of social. Not got much in the way of mind. Okay, do we want to take anybody out of one of these? Which one was it? Room service, Deliverance. Yeah, I don't think we can take anyone out of that. Because that, again, is a little distance away from our place. So, yeah, we want to make sure that everyone survives. Oh, do I send them off to that? How far away is that? It's not that far away. It's not far away. Okay, no, we're doing it. We're doing 4 quests. Oh my goodness, this could go horribly wrong. Okay, the pocket mystery. 2 patrons are arguing at the bar. You can't be serious, one says. Pockets? The other bangs the table. How else can wolves carry all that gold? They have pockets, I tell you. Okay, we've done this one before, but I like it, so let's do it again. The heroes spot an elderly priest struggling to manoeuvre a small handcart through the mud. Grunson and Grusilla step in to help, lifting the cart onto more solid ground. Blessings upon you, brave adventurers, the priest says. Oh, he's blessed us, thank you, Mr. Man. A beggar reaches out to Grusilla, asking for spare gold. Spare gold. That would be a social check, wouldn't it? It would be a flipping social check. Grusilla reaches into a coin purse and throws a few gold coins in the beggar's hat. No time to stop. Why is that a failure? That's no bad thing, I don't think. That's not a bad thing. I was thinking last night about the stance things. I mean, yeah, they're still working on this. So this is the first step of them introducing these stances. So that one increases your skill power, but gives you less percentage chance of actually rolling anything good. Whereas that one increases your percentage chance of a higher sort of success roll. But if you do succeed, you get less skill power from it. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of balance. It's an interesting mechanic. What they need is for it to appear before each thing. So before that appeared, it could say social. And I'll think, right, well, these guys are terrible at social checks. So I'll put cautious on them both, make the roll, because cautious means they're more likely to at least succeed because they're not very sort of social people. These are not the social characters you're looking for. And then, they might at least get something out of it. Whereas, that I did that on default. I would have put that on cautious, I think, to actually get these up, to get these higher, in order to get more skill power out, the more chance of them succeeding these sort of rolls. So, yeah, it needs to appear beforehand, because now, whatever I choose now is going to appear on the next one. And I don't know what the next challenge thing is going to be. So it makes it very hard to predict. It kind of needs to appear beforehand, and then we get to choose what we want for the stance. And it could affect the percentage chance of success as well. So I'm going to leave it on default now. So, for example, if we wander along... Okay, no, that's just... Oh, goodness me. That's just sort of a talky bit. Grunson collapses to his knees in the middle of the path. What's the matter now? Asked Grusilla. I was just thinking. All the people we pass on our path, they all have lives as equally complex as our own, with a similar volume of joys and fears and hopes and sorrows. For every lighted window I spy from a distance at night, I wonder, what knaves are in there? Why, there is surely someone who spies my lantern from within and says, I wonder what knaves are out there. Grusilla considers this for a moment, then considers for a moment more. I don't think they can see your lantern if they have their lights on. That's a good point. That's very profound, and she's just put him in his place. Okay, so where's the next check thing? Come on, no. The party comes across a roadside rock that sort of looks like a face. Do you think someone carved it? Grusilla asks. I think it's a metaphor, Grunson replies. They walk away, still pondering the mystery. I bet they do. Right, they're up in the hills, look. After cracking a joke, Grusilla delivers a punchline. No, I'll never get the smell off the fish. Grunson sighs. Classy, very classy. I wonder what the joke was. So here, look. I mean, yeah, okay, this is a slightly biased success chance. But if the stance things were there, I would like to... They're on default. The success chance is 95. If I then put it on to aggressive, the success chance would drop to, say, I don't know, 85%. And if I put it on defensive, the success chance would go up to 98% or whatever. I think that's what it needs to do. It needs to be here now for me to make an assessment. Now, I know that it's a combat challenge, and they're good at combat. I could put aggressive, knowing that they're likely to succeed a combat challenge and get loads of combat power out of it. It's a bit weird having to do it before you've seen it, but I'm sure they're working on that. I will ask the devs about that as well. Once in the forest, the heroes begin killing wolves and checking them for pockets. This is stupid, Grunson says. Wait, this wolf is carrying a 10-inch pole? Is that 10 inch or 10 foot? I don't know. Maybe it's 10 foot. 10 foot pole? How does that work? Because a 10-inch pole a wolf could probably have on it. How does that work? Wolves carrying things. These MMO jokes write themselves. It's broken the fourth wall. It's gone all fourth wall. It would be easier if the monsters came to us, Grunson muses. Of course, that will probably ruin the relaxing atmosphere of the tavern. Yeah, and the tavern's got fancy tables in and blue walls now. Where did you go, Grunson? Grusilla shouts. I'm right behind you, Grunson says. Grusilla beams and hugs our barbarian. I thought you were gone forever. Ah, you two. Oh, that's lovely. They're all friendly. The heroes settle in around their campsite and look skyward. Who's that? Grunson's. Stargazing as a kid. I always used to worry that I'd fall off the world and end up into the stars, Grunson says. Now, of course, I know that can't happen. It can't, can it? Oh, Grunson, you silly man. Oh, okay, so they don't quite make it back. Okay, I get it. Was that the sort of hills bit that took quite a long time. Okay, the brewing copper splutters to a halt for the third time this week. The kobold cleaning crew laughs. These idiots have no clue how to make a good kettle. Too bad they ain't got a history of kobold brew. Sounds like the cleaners know something. Okay, now I imagine this is just in the tavern, is it? Yeah, it looks like it's just there. Lightning fleck storm clouds flash in the distance. If we keep a good pace, we should be able to beat the rain, Bartholomew says. You're not going outside, so you'll be fine. Bartholomew rounds on the cleaners before they head back to their closet. a closet in a cupboard. Brilliant. What was that about kobold brew? It's only the #1 historical brewing book of all time, gloats the shorter kobold. It even has instructions on how to make proper brewing kettle, the other smirks. Ah, I see. And there we go. We are back. Splendid. I don't really see the point of reading those after with the one where we've just gone to the tavern. It's like, oh, you round the corner and the tavern's there. Well, we didn't round any corner. We were inside. Okay. Deliverance. So this is where we are going to give the baby unicorn back to its parents, I assume. I've always wanted to be an adventurer, a young boy says to the heroes. Olaf pats the lad on the head. Train hard and maybe one day you can join us. Well, perhaps. Okay, oh, this is quite a way away. To pass the time, Gudurek tells the party a story of lost love and redemption. Olaf is moved to tears. It's just so beautiful, she says. The party is captivated by the story. Who'd have thought that he would be able to do that? So they're all inspired. That is very, very good indeed. We like inspired. Olaf watches a campfire dance and push back the darkness. That's very profound. Flaming gate. While resting from their journey, the heroes strike up a conversation with a wizened restaurateur. A person who owns a restaurant? I don't know. Gudurek ventures, Pray, sir, what is the most challenging thing about being a restaurateur? With an incredulous look, the old man snaps, Shoot! Making money! Yeah, okay, fine. Is it a restaurateur or is it a restaurateur? I thought it was a restaurateur. Oh, there we go. As the heroes approach the edge of the easy forest, an enormous unicorn stallion bursts the tree line and charges. Olaf gulps and says, Amelia knows we're friends, right? Right? Well, you're a ranger. You deal with animals and stuff. You should be fine with this. The imposing beast approaches Amelia and kneels, his horn grazing the dirt as he drops an ivy circlet at her feet. Go on, little lady, Amelia says to the unicorn foal, who clumsily bounds over to her dad. With a final look back at the heroes, the unicorns vanish into the forest. Ah, we saved unicorns. Olaf and Gudurek link arms and skip down the path, whistling cheery tunes. Ah, two orcs skipping. That would be a sight to behold, wouldn't it? The party, running low on water, happens across a well. The bones of what appear to be dozens of animals and more than a few humanoids are strewn about in the immediate area. No, bad. Or boil it first, please. Ye gods, Olaf, don't drink that. Haven't you ever... Just give me a minute, yells Amelia. Calling upon all her wilderness knowledge. Now, she might have, like, forest survival or something, which is cool. I like this. I like the fact that it takes into account their skills. She finds plants in the nearby brush and expertly coaxes water from their stems. I still don't get what the big deal was, Olaf grumbles, as they continue on their journey. Because you're probably going to poison yourself. There are a lot of dead bodies. While travelling beneath a canopy of tall trees, the party encounters a group of unusually large, feral sphinxes. Good grief. In a frenzied fight, the heroes hack the creatures to death. 81-15. Wow. They were indeed taken care of very easily. The adventurers settle in around the campfire and gaze skyward. I can never see the shapes people talk about in the constellations. Isn't one supposed to look like a goat? Gudurek asks. Olaf responds sagely. Actually, the kid isn't visible in Baal this time of year. It's a fascinating story. It isn't. I like that. Okay, so 2 lots aren't back. So we've got 2 people that aren't back, 2 quests worth. And a room service. So we're going to be searching the room of our former accountant, whatever it was, bookkeeper, to see if he's dodgy. I have a strange feeling of dread. Dugarim says, I haven't felt this since the day my last adventuring party all died. It's probably nothing. Well, unless you're going to die searching a room for some gold, I don't think you need to worry. Glad to see him gone. He always seemed a little squirrely, said Dugarim, while searching the bookkeeper's room. Come on, find something. Dugarim overturns the bed, then stops suddenly, drawing a small blade. I'm fairly sure mattresses aren't supposed to jingle, he says with a grin. A small incision in the mattress uncovers a pouch of coins hidden within. Well, the naughty man. And we are back. Home. Good. Do we get any gold out of that then? 25 gold. Is it really worth it? That's like one portion of porridge or something. Okie doke. Right. So now we are done. We shall return to the tavern. Okay, stock looks pretty good. Maybe top up a little bit on the barbecued rat, maybe. Just buy a couple of bags of that. Lovely. Right, someone has leveled up, which is very good. Murgle. Yay. 6 skill points. Okay, cool. Right, let's upgrade Murgle's mind a little bit. Because we've got lots of combat power. Mind is lagging and social skills are really lagging behind. We need more social skills. But let's get mind up a little bit. Now, I can't up her survival skills. I would do if I could, but it's because she's got an item. She hasn't got any sort of innate skills herself. It comes from an item. So here we go. Well, let's do one of each. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Trap disarming probably is good. And breaking an illusion. That's probably a good thing as well to have. Okay, right, there's lots of people. Georgia Nash, human assassin. Dave Wigley. Dave Wigley, the human scout. You, Ramsey Volk. Why can't you join my team, please? Right, you're new. Sonia Poole. I don't want you. I need someone with social skills, but okie doke. Right, and you're not a sort of fully fleshed out person anyway. Have some mead. Murgle, just do the quick listening thing like that. Brazen, exactly the same. Bishy Bosh. You, Branthorn Blade Twist. Anna, you do have a full story sort of arc thing, but unfortunately your social skills are somewhat lacking, which is annoying. What else do we need? Survival as well. So we need survival and social. Ramsey, yes, you can have a room. Give me some gold. Norman, yeah, we've got nothing to say to you either. Let's just do that quick. Ryan the Necromancer. Okay, you fully fleshed out. Oh, that's a shame. No, okay, never mind. Right. You've got a quest. What's the quest? The history of Kobold Brew is hidden somewhere in Hidington. The Kobolds are most likely keeping it in their underground treasury. The party must sneak in and take the book without being seen, or else face a lot of angry Kobolds. Okie doke, I'm sure we can manage that. Come on, we're good. A priest. Okay, Karamar the Fire Mage. Now, he does have... He is one of these. Which one is it? Can you smell something burning, is it? No. Oh, is that gone as well? Why do they keep disappearing? Quests just keep disappearing. That's really annoying. He had a quest as well. But presumably because I've left it so long, even though some of them were from day 3 and they still were fine. Yeah, he had a quest about going and getting his wand back or something. But no, that must have gone as well. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, right. Reminder, when you get quests that are related to people, go and do them really quickly. Otherwise, they vanish. Okay, right. Yeah, let's just give people beds because that's quite cool. There you go. Now, I am edging up toward getting past Epic in Epic Tavern. I wonder what I become. Doubly epic. Super epic. Epic plus. Right, there we go. And I've run out of things. Never mind. Okay, so who's actually here? We've got quite a few people. 5 people. So we could... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do 2 quests worth, are we? Don't think so. Right, let's go and have a look what we can do while I have a sip of lovely tea. Splendid. I like playing Epic Tavern and having tea. It seems to sort of work quite well. Right, so they're coming back from that. Let's just do that one. Let's just send 4 people off to this because I think the rest are too sort of complicated. Oh, no, but that one's got Grusilla. Oh, no, Grusilla is Grusilla out on a quest? Yeah, we'll do that next. When we come back, when they're all back, we'll then do this one. We'll do Family Ties to get Grusilla's quest done. Right, humanoid, silent kobold. Okay, avoid detection. Has anyone got avoid detection? Have you got avoid detection? No. You? I bet you must have. Avoid detection, yes. Okay, right, join the party. Okay, you've pretty much got it down on your own. 36 versus 20, that's very cool. Right, we need a survival person as well. So let's pop Norman in, and then maybe a talky person. brazen. Splendid. And then Murgle. Oh, now Murgle's got inspired, though. That's quite cool as well. Let's pop Murgle onto the roster as well. And Bartholomew can just have a little day off. He can have a day off down the boozer. A day off down the pub. Splendid. Okay, go forth. Right, we're going to go and find the history of Kobold Brew, which was a book, they said, in Hidington, which is quite a good name for it. Okay, so where's that? I have a strange feeling of dread, Murgle says. I haven't felt this since the day... Wow, I've forgotten how to speak. I haven't felt this since the day my last adventuring party all died. It's probably nothing. Yes, we've seen that before. A priest from the Temple of Flies stands on a corner, proselytizing about rebirth in rotting flesh. Ugh, the Temple of Flies sounds revolting. A portal abruptly opens directly in front of the heroes, and a being, shifting in and out of the party's sensory range, begins to assault the heroes' minds with unthinkable paradoxes. What? You can get stuffed. Dugrim, ever the quick study, absorbs enough of the being's language to debate its unknowable postulations, albeit in a rudimentary manner. Surprised and apparently impressed, the entity withdraws to its own dimension. Cool. Okay, so it came in, bothered them, and they talked to it and it went away again. Very good. The wind whips through the trees above the party. Looks like a storm is coming, Brazen says. Well, maybe one is. The party comes across a sphinx blocking the road. Figure this one out, it says, then attacks. Okay, that's another sphinx about to fight. The party fights valiantly and defeats the mythical beast. Murgle wonders if sphinx meat tastes mythically delicious. It doesn't. Okay, and the objective. A pair of kobold guards stand outside the nondescript bunker entrance. Considering there are no other kobolds to be seen, this is probably the hiding spot. Okay, 95% success chance. Yay. The party moves in, sticking to the shadows. Murgle inches along the side of the bunker until she reaches a window and climbs through. The party Okay, hang on. So we've got the book, have we? Does that mean we've got the book? We've climbed in, got the book, and got out again. The party comes across a roadside rock that looks like a face. Do you think someone carved it? Dugrim says. I think it's a metaphor, Norma replies. They walk away, still pondering the mystery. Yeah, we saw that one fairly recently. The party meets a thin, pale man in a hooded robe, holding a scythe. Uh-oh. He refuses to let them pass until someone beats him at chess. I suspect we had this one before, but I do like that. Oh, make a Bill and Ted reference. Make a Bill and Ted reference. Ah, it was a long game, but Dugrim manages to fight the pale man to a draw, and he lets the party pass. Oh, how do you draw in chess? Can you draw in chess? I've no idea. I suppose you get a stalemate, I guess. I imagine the chances of that are very, very, very small. Dark clouds gather as the heroes rush to set up camp. The heroes' hastily assembled shelter crumbles in the torrential rain. They spend a miserable night huddled together for warmth. Oh, no. So they're all going to be tired. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay, it's just a pair of these guys coming back. They should be back fairly soon. In the night, winged creatures swoop down at the party, slashing with jagged claws. The heroes slice wings and cut through the swooping attackers. Their dying shrieks are piercing. Okay, good. That's taken out some baddies. A beehive sits in a tree, dripping with honey. Grunson climbs a tree without disturbing the branches. Then he thrusts a torch near the hive and smokes the bees out. Fresh honeycomb accompanies the evening meal. Nom nom nom. 125 gold, weirdly enough, which is quite cool. An orc gypsy embraces Grusilla outside the Geek cupboard and makes her promise they'll have dinner again soon. Who is that? Grunton asks. The barbarian shrugs. I have no idea. Okay, good. Right, so we've succeeded that one. That's just a little one out the way. That's a good quest to do, though. Iron feet as well. So we've got an item, which I guess would be armour. I don't know. Right, and here they go. They should be home fairly quickly. They're almost there. The party finds an isolated alchemist hut, though she is reluctant to share any recipes. We saw quite a lot of these in the build-up to when I started this new series. We saw a lot of this one. After receiving a few compliments and insightful questions, the alchemist agrees to teach the party how to improve their healing salves. Plus, she gives them a great recipe for beef stew. Oh, I do love a beef stew. I like a beef stew. Okay, as the Geek cupboard appears in the distance, Amelia sighs, I feel I could sleep for a week. Ulof raises a brow. Why? It's not like you did anything out there. I think Amelia did everything, Ulof. You were wussy. You backed away from I was going to say reindeer. You backed away from the unicorn that isn't a reindeer. Ulof does need a weapon. Or some armour, possibly. Okay, we'll sort that out as well. We'll sort out the item situation now that people are back. Again, this is a bit weird. The unicorn stallion seemed to recognise the heroes as friends and bestowed upon them an ivy circlet as thanks for saving its child. Loot, no gold. and no ivy circlet. Where has it gone? Where's it gone? Have you sold it? Okay, back to the tavern we go. Now, intriguingly, the drink quantities. I don't remember the last time I bought a drink. I wonder if they're decreasing any. 47, 65, 23 and 33. I've just made a note of those numbers. When we come back on the next new day, we'll see if they've dropped. Because they might drop a tiny bit, but these go down quite a lot. These go down quite quickly, like barbecued rat goes down fairly quickly. Whereas those don't seem to be moving very much. Maybe people just aren't drinking them. Maybe I need to change out what's on tap or something. I don't know. Manage menu. Let's just buy ourselves some more barbecued rat whilst we're there. There we go. Most splendid. Right, okay. Who is back? So now it's a different mix of people that are back. But one of them is Grusilla. So we could send a Grusilla off to do her little family quest thing. That'd be quite good. I think that's a good idea. Right, okay, lots of people want things. Yeah, let's give you all the things. Yes, I'm listening, Ramsey. Jolly good. You, Dwarven Priest. You, we can just do a quick thing with you. You. Right, Olaf, good. Your story isn't finished. You've got a couple of bits left. Let's listen. Let's reminisce over a drink. There we go. So we should get at least the next story bit, and we're heading on to the next one. Yes, I would love to sit down and chat. I guess there was that time I fought that mouse demon. They came in handy then. So she's talking about the cats that follow around. So she has a spirit animal, and they're just cats. Not any kind of exciting cats. Not panthers or lions or anything. No, just house cats. So she's followed around by them. But yes, fighting a mouse demon, I suppose, would be quite useful. Okay, so we've nearly got to the end of her story. Do you know what? Where are you? Just there. Let's just get to the end of your story. Let's give you some chicken wings. Good. And let's give you a drink. Let's give you some mead, because that seems to be good. So thirsty. Many thanks. And then let's listen. And this should be the last part of her tale. But the hair. It's everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, okay. So cat hair. Cat hair goes everywhere. Okay, cool. Right. You can have a room. Let's listen to you talk for a bit. The tactician. I need a social person. Come on, there must be someone. There must be someone with social skills somewhere around. Right, Grusilla. Yeah. All your stuff. 9 AP. Bartholomew. We got to the bottom of Bartholomew's story? No. Okay. Let's reminisce over a drink. Okay, what was your one? Ah, yes, it was him. It was the sort of the Slayer. What were they called? Troll Slayers? Demon Slayer. Yeah, Troll Slayers. Which is in no way taken from the World of Games Workshop. Yes, okay. Well, let's listen to his next bit of story. So you've gone out into the countryside, ready to die, to fight a beast of some sort, as befits his people, as befits a troll slayer. I lost my nerve. I got to know the people of the area before setting out to fight the beast. I took pity on them and decided I had to defeat the creature. Much to my misfortune, I befriended a lawmaster who gave me the knowledge to defeat the threat without combat. Oh dear, right, so yes, he fought it without actually having to fight. He fought it with, I don't know, talking or something. Okay. One tavern quest is returning, so now we've got a choice of these. So here we go. Let's send you lot out on a quest. Let's do a mother's love. So let's send off, where is she? Grusilla, because it's her quest. Let's send, who's good? Gujarek is good at social skills. We need a mind person, so let's send, who can go with you? Who's going to level up possibly? Olaf might level up, might be useful. We need another mind person. Do we send Grunson? Grunson is not mindy, is he? Alright, let's send Amelia then. That's cool. That's a good balance of things. And then we've got Bartholomew and Grunson left behind. I don't think Bartholomew and Grunson can do any of those. Are you going to be good enough for that? No. You're most certainly not good enough for that. And I don't think you've got much social skills, either of you. 9 out of 25. No, okay, no. Let's not do that. You two again. Bartholomew, you can just have a little break again. You can have the day off. It's fine. Let's try and get everyone back to the tavern. Let's try and get everybody all in one place at the same time. Okay, so this is Grusilla's personal quest. So Grusilla approaches the barn, note in hand. I've just received a tip on the whereabouts of my last surviving sister, Gurda. I need to find her before my mother kills her like she did my other sisters. Okay, let's go. The hero spot an elderly priest struggling to manoeuvre a handcart through the mud. Olaf and Amelia step in to help, lifting the cart onto more solid ground. Blessings upon you, brave adventurers. So we are all blessed. That is a good start. That's a good start. Oh, they're going to get stuck down here now, aren't they? A group of elven knights confronts the heroes on the road, claiming to be searching for a bandit. Typical orcs, one of the knights mutters. for some reason, adding extra S's on. Grusilla aggressively berates the elven knights. I suppose to you, we all look alike, eh? How'd you like to be treated that way? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Grusilla and Gudrek watch the chastised knights ride off. Yeah, it was me, says the land pirate to a chorus of chuckles. Uh-oh. What did he do? Why are we being chased by knights? Grusilla almost trips over a small depression in the ground. Watch your step, Amelia snaps. Okay, fine. He fell over. It's fine. Gudrek trips over a tree branch and sprains his big toe. So clumsy. There's a lot of banging of toes and stuff around going on, isn't there? The heroes spend the morning arguing over tactics and eventually come to blows. Oh, come on, you lot. Sort it out. Uloth wraps Gudrek in a headlock, holding the land pirate defenceless until he calms down. Eventually, they resolve their difference and continue on. Splendid. Amelia bumps into a fellow in a pub, spilling his drink. Finally, the barmaid mutters. I haven't seen a decent fight in weeks. Okay, we're going to win, though. Amelia dodges a punch, then breaks the man's jaw without spilling a drop of her wine. Oh, Amelia, you are very much my favourite. I like you. Do I want to change any of the stances? Possibly. I don't really know. I don't know what's coming up next. What was the actual thing? A fighting one. A fighting kind of thing. Do you know what? I think we're fine. I think we're fine leaving it on balance at the minute. Yeah, okay, continue onwards. Let's go. Here we go. Quest objective. Cursed by blood magic to die at the hands of her daughter, Gru says. Mother killed 5 of my 6 sisters already out of paranoia. Gerda and I were sent away separately as children to hide us. And as they approach the meeting place, a figure leaps from the shadows at Gru and is immediately battered to the ground by the angry Sheork. After a bit of bludgeoning, he reveals Gerda's whereabouts. Mother will pay for this, snarls Gru. Uh-oh. Oh no, now they've got it all the way back, so now she's somewhere else. Okay. A figure stands on the road, blocking the path of the party. His face is indistinct, almost blurred. The sword in his hand is real enough, though. We saw this before, didn't we? The stranger's face still shifts and blurs, even in death. Oh, a little bit creepy. Amelia starts tipping them back a little early and ends up sleeping, passed out on a mossy tree stump. Then a necromancer will be feeling that tomorrow. Uh-oh. Right, so that's their day done. And the other guy's going to be coming back. So here we go. Kobold ones are pretty much home, aren't they? The party finds a hermit's hut, but the man refuses to offer them shelter. Nothing personal, he says, but that's really the whole point of being a hermit. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. The heroes convince the hermit to let them in for the night, as long as they neither talk to him nor make eye contact. It makes for an awkward dinner. I imagine it would. Come on, get back onto this path. A beehive sits in a tree. Oh, we failed. Brazen climbs out to the branch with the hive, only to have it snap under a weight. Hive and adventurer crash to the ground, the bees stinging all the way down. Right, Brazen, what happened to you? Lightly wounded. Okay, you may have to go in the infirmary, I suspect. We'll put you in the infirmary. Does this tree look weird to you? Norman says. Oh dear, we're not very good at these quests, are we? I'm probably imagining things, Norman says, slapping the tree. Ooze seeps out, burning his hand. Oh, for goodness sake, now you're wounded as well. Oh, dearie me. Don't be trying to hog more than you take of the treasure this time, thief, Brazen says. Norman looks offended, snapping back. You got your share. It's not my fault you spent it all the first night. Okay, little tiny argument there. Okay, so they got into the bunker. There was an unguarded window out back, granting access to a noxious bathroom. The guards seemed to be at lunch, so grabbing the book was a simple in and out mission. Okay, so we have a book of how to do brewing things. That's good. Okay, so, interestingly, yeah, these numbers have hardly gone down. And I imagine they've probably gone down because I have clicked on people when interacting with them to give them the food. So, before it was 47, so we've sold 3 mead, 3 house wine, 1 fairy water, and 1 margarita. I think that might be broken. I think they're probably not, that's not depleting enough. The food goes down. The food goes down, okay. Like the barbecued rat, we always need to keep topping up the barbecued rat. But everything else seems to, everything else is not. Everything else, the drink stuff is staying the same. Unless I actually specifically go in and do this. I say, yes, have some mead. There you go. Splendid. So, yeah, that's a bit weird. Oh, roster. People have leveled up. Dugarim, level 6 assassin. Okay. 5 skill points. Give him 1 in swords and axes, 1 in climbing, and 3 in mind, because he's our strong mind person. So let's have a point in stealth and a couple of points of lock picking. Perhaps that might come in useful at some point. View adventure details. Oh, someone else leveled up. One of these guys, Grusilla, I bet it's Grusilla, must have leveled up as well, but she's obviously not back yet. Right, okay, let's go and do the rounds. Yeah, Fairy Water, Bartholomew wants stuff. Possibly should have done that better. Kind of flicked through him a bit quick. Okay, Mead for you. Crawford the Doctor does have the 2 skills that I want. Now, he doesn't have a full storyline, does he? He doesn't have a proper storyline, but he does have the 2 skills that I'm kind of after. That could be useful. Right, Grunson. Yeah, quick chat. Murgle. Quick chat. A new patron. Hello. Zegug Firezung. Okay. A group of miners enters the tavern, hoping to drink away their sorrows. Their mine was closed after being overtaken by golems. Apparently the owner will pay good coin to have the automatons destroyed. Yeah, we messed that up last time, didn't we? We properly messed that up. Okay. Ramsey. Why can't you join us, Ramsey? Dugarim, yeah. Another quest. Splendid. Rulfim Adlatot. Okay, feel like earning some coin. The stealth mission was a success. History of Kobold Brew sits on the counter, waiting to be translated. The cleaning crew should be able to help. Okay, right. Welcome. You've got social 8, but mind 6. Yeah, now the other person is social and survival. Crawford the Doctor is probably a good bet. Shall we get him on board? Now, I know he's not got a full backstory. I know he's not got a proper story, but he does have the skills we need. Because the lowest ones we've got are social and survival. And we could do with his survival and social skills. Do you know what? Yeah, he doesn't have a full story, but never mind. He's got all this other cool stuff as well. He's got like public speaking and inspire and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, let's get you on board, sir. There we go. I've just unlocked an achievement. Human for life. Yay. Okay, good. Fine. Right, and let's just give you some chicken wings. Just to curry favour with you a little bit. Right, you, Zegug, whatever you were. Brazen, yeah, let's talk to you a bit. Splendid. And Norman the Thief, probably for the last bits. There we go. Splendid. Goodbye. Okay, now, Mr. Newman, Crawford, you probably need some stuff. We've got lots of items. Right, Iron Feet is +2 social. There, have that. That's an accessory, though. It's an accessory and not armour or anything. Okay, well, we'll okay that. Have they got any armour? No. Have we got any weapons? No. That's a bit irritating, isn't it? We have got a sympathy card. Yeah, all these items are a bit rubbish. Can we sell them? Can we sell items yet? No. Equipment sales coming soon. Okie doke. Never mind. Okay, right now. Who's hurt? We've got Norman is injured. I didn't notice. Amelia's actually got a special hungover affliction. Goodrex just clumsy. Brazen is also injured. So into here, we want to put in... Now, see, Brazen will recover after 1 day. If I just leave Brazen on her own for the day, she should recover. Whereas Norman probably needs a little bit more sort of healing. So, okay, that's fine. Right, view the map. Let's see what quest we can do now. Okay, well, we could get the Doctor, Crawford the Doctor, to just do this one really easily and just pop him in with Brazen, who I know is lightly wounded, but I think she'll still survive because all we're doing is going to the bar. And then I think that should be fine. That's an in-house... Look, the history of the Kobold Brew sits on the counter waiting to be translated, so there's nothing for us to do with that one. And then we've got 4 other people, which is quite good. So we've got 4 people to go and do another quest. So shall we go and do... A Mother's Love, they're on the way back. Cavern of Delights, possibly? That's probably a good one to do. The only thing is we're not going to have much in the way of social, are we? If we top all that up, what's our social? 14. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to just go and do the Cavern of Delights and hope that we don't come across any social checks. That'll do. Yeah, there we go. Right. Dungeon Crawl, the Cavern of Delights. Some young adventurers were overheard whispering about a secret cave to the southeast. They call it the Cavern of Delights, a magical place where anything is possible. I was going to break into the Toys R Us theme tune then. This is where its entrance is purported to be found. Okay. Try not to burn the place down while we're gone, Murgle says, as they exit the tavern. Again, you should possibly stop saying that, Murgle. Oh, I think you people are tired. That's a bit annoying. I'm getting worried that we're going to get lost here, Murgle says. Don't worry, Murgle and Grunson are up front. With a little bit of know-how and observation, the party safely navigates the confusing terrain around them. Okie dokies. Now, Murgle and Dugarim are tired. So what I might do is I might drop their thing to defensive. What does tired do? Minus 10% to all combat skills. Not all skills, just combat skills. That's annoying because I was going to drop their stance down to sort of defensive to up their percentage rolls, but that'll be on everything, not just combat. Okay, we'll do that anyway. A tunnel opens into a small natural cavern surrounding a well. Grunson draws a short straw and tastes the water first. Grabbing his throat, the barbarian collapses with laughter. Unamused, Dugrim glares at him whilst filling his water flask. Oh, Grunson, you crazy wag. Several large pools of glistening green slime are gathered on the right side of the passage ahead. As long as I stay to the left, the party should be able to... No, scratch that. The slimes are now moving right at them. Slime monsters. You can sit this one out, Murgle cackles, unleashing a torrent of flames that incinerates the slime. I was just about to do that, Dugrim chuckles. Oh, see, look again. It used Murgle's fire powers. Right, let's put them to cautious. I was thinking of that as defensive rather than cautious. But so that should up their roll percentage. We'll lower that, but I think we'll be absolutely fine. I guess we're in the cavern now, because we're actually in the Cavern of Delights, I assume. Dozens of incredibly lifelike statues line the corridor, their faces contorted with fear. A faint hissing is heard from ahead. Moving from statue to statue, the heroes creep their way up and past the side chamber from which the hissing emanates. Once in the clear, they break into a sprint and continue on down the passage. The heroes peek through a door into a makeshift laboratory and find a wizard staring back at them. "You dare intrude on my experiments," the man bellows, yanking back a blanket covering what appears to be a poorly stitched-together frog-rabbit hybrid. "Bunny Ribbit, kill them!" Now, Amelia are probably really impressed with the poorly stitched-together frog-rabbit hybrid, but she's not here, unfortunately. The Bunny Ribbit, which is a brilliant pun. Well done, a Bunny Ribbit. Good job. Flicks out his tongue at Dugrim, wrapping it around his wrist. The assassin yanks with his arm, sending the hybrid freak into a wall. "You done?" Dugrim says. The wizard assures them he is, and they continue on their way. That's funny. Oh no, oh no. A social check, 1% success chance. We must have more than 1%. A clattering of bones is heard from ahead. A tall, gaunt necromancer rounds the corner with 24 spear-wielding skeletons marching close behind. He stops abruptly upon seeing the heroes and raises his wand. "Explain yourselves." Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no. "Don't worry, we aren't planning to kill you," Grunson says, then whispers too loudly to the others. "We aren't, are we?" Grunson. The skeletons rush forward as one, and the heroes are forced to flee down a side tunnel. Grunson takes a spear poke to the shoulder in the escape. Ow! Okay, so Grunson is lightly wounded. 3 days! Good grief. A wooden door ahead shatters with a thunderous crash as a skeletal minotaur bursts through. The 8-foot-tall creature turns its horned head and glares down at the heroes with its glowing red eyes. "Uh-oh," Dugrim says, readying his severed leg. That might need some explanation. That last sentence doesn't make much sense. Dugrim's item is a severed leg. I don't know why. It came from the... where did it come from? Oh, the Halloween quest thingy, the menagerie, whatever it was called. So yes, why settle for carrying a severed leg and a club where you can get both of them in one conveniently foul-smelling package? So he just hits people with a severed leg and it makes him more intimidating because he's carrying around a big leg, which is just ridiculous. Okay, the heroes fall back into a wider chamber where they can attack from all sides. Dugrim taunts the Minotaur to draw its attention and runs it around in circles while the others attack relentlessly. The undead critter eventually crumbles and the assassin drops to the ground, exhausted. I thought he was tired anyway. Now he's just even more tired. And we haven't got our bathhouse working in order to put them in the bathhouse. I may have to have a word with the devs again and go, why is my bathhouse locked again? Because I did buy it. After an exhausting journey into the underground cave system, the party finds a glowing fountain. A shimmering liquid humanoid form rises from the water's surface. It speaks. "You will find your mind seared by esoteric fire. Without great cleverness, expect the worst." I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You will find your mind seared by esoteric fire? That sounds horrendous. Let's roll and see what happens. Yes, success. After a grueling battle of thoughts and ideas, the party finds itself silent and broken. Bartholomew says, I just can't think about this ever. Murgle notices, "Hey, it's gone, and look what it left behind." "I'm grabbing it. Let's get out of here." What did it leave behind? I've picked up no items. What did it leave? Villagers beg the heroes to delay their journey and help defend against an imminent bandit raid. Of course we will. The party drives off the bandits on their own. The villagers help by shouting encouragement from a safe distance. Leaning behind the heroes. Boo! A beehive sit. Yes, okay, beehive. Ah, good. Murgle climbs a tree, gets out. Honeycomb. Splendid. We've seen that one many a time before. The party meets a thin, pale man. Yeah, okay, right, yeah. Death again, playing chess. It was a long game, but Grunter manages to fight the pale man to a draw. He lets them pass. And they got home again. Okay, they went out and got back quickly. That's good. The road-weary adventurers round a corner and see the Geek cupboard up ahead. Thank the gods, Dugrim says. Be warned, anyone who gets between me and my bed is apt to get hurt. Right, fighty. Don't need to get scrappy without it. So the Cavern of Delights is in no way delightful. However, they did come back with some good loot. The party recommends that in the future you never send anyone there. Okay. Okay, I won't do. We have got a choir robe. Now, hopefully, that counts as actual armour rather than an item. That could be quite good. Okay, this is just the one in the Geek cupboard itself, in the tavern, where they just need to talk to the cleaning crew. The party hand the book to the kobold cleaning crew. The scaly creatures start fuming. This is part of our culture's history, and you just took it away without any regard for kobold heritage. Why is my success chance so low? I've got brazen. Oh no, because she's lightly wounded. Okay, let's see if this works. Please work. Yes. We hold the kobold culture in high regard, Brazen says with a meaningful look at Crawford. Yeah, he hesitates. And we're going to return the book when we're done. Oh yeah, look, she knocked 10 off the power score, but she contributed 31 to it in the first place. So that's absolutely fine. Cool. See, yes, okay, there we go. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense because we're in the pub, so why would there be a horse in the pub? We'll ignore that one. And Crawford, okay. That bit at the end there said, see, we've got through all unscathed. And then he got kicked in the head by a horse. So because he's been kicked in the head, he is now lightly wounded. That's a little bit irritating, isn't it? Okay, and this is Grusilla and crew on their way back from down here in the mountains. A lone knight bars the adventurous path, demanding a duel. The knight fights hard, but is defeated by Emilia. Your haunted hammer strikes true, the knight says. Again, another one from the Halloween quest lines there. Lots of Halloween quest items were picked up. Whoa, that guy up ahead is huge, says Gujarak. The awkwardly muscular man scowls at the party and yells, if any of you can prove yourself stronger than me, I will give you a prize. Oh, come on, you can do that. A deflecting javelin. Despondent, the man says, if I'm no longer the strongest, who am I? Does any of this even matter anymore? Here's your prize. Oh, we've broken him. We've ruined a man's dreams. A flustered aristocrat offers Emilia a large sum to fight a duel for her. A foppish merchant with a thin rapier is no match for a necromancer clutching a haunted hammer. Now, it's a bit weird that. Offers Emilia a large sum to fight a duel for her. Party receives 40 XP, no gold. I think you, Emilia, were had there. You were done over. I'm worried we're going to get lost here, Uloth says. With a little bit of knowing observation, the party safely navigates the confusing terrain. Yeah, we've seen that one before a couple of times. Well, that wasn't so bad, Grusilla says cheerfully as they approach the Geek cupboard. Gudrek shakes his head. If you say so. Okay, and they have returned. The meeting was a trap. Fortunately, Gru and the others were able to turn the tables, forcing the assassin to reveal Gerda's whereabouts. Okay, cool, right. So we need to go back to the tavern and check out our items. Yeah, okay. I don't think the on-tap items are going down, apart from when I actually specifically give them out to people. Because, yeah, that's down at 41 and 60, so it's hardly anything less, whereas that is going down, but is okay at the moment. Okie dokie, right. Ooh, I've got to level 11. Level 11, I've gone past Epic. I've gone past Epic of Epic Tavern. I've achieved glory. This is the greatest tavern in the land with its square tables. Right, however, we do have a lot of injured people. We've got an awful lot of injured people. So, the roster. Crawford can level up. That's good. Immediately ramp up his social skills. 5 of them. Let's have 1 of each. 2, 3, 4. And we're at 1 in Inspire. There we go. So already he's got 13 social. That's very good. We like him. Right. Olaf. You can have a mixture of survival, because that's also a bit low. In fact, let's put all your 5 in survival. Let's put 1 in each. 2, 3, 4. And maybe 1 in camouflage, because that seems a good thing to do. And Grusilla. You can also have a big survival boost. 4, 1, 2, 3, and another one in toughness, 4. Okay, so we're trying to just redress the balance. We've got an awful lot of combat skills, and the other ones are not equally as represented, which is not ideal. Okay, right, Crawford. What was the item we got then? The choir robe. +4. Yes, that's very good. +4 social. Yes, you're going to wear that now, which gives you singing. It allows him to sing. Cool. And what's his hammer do at the minute? Hammers and maces +1. Reflexes +1. Spears and pikes +1. Yeah, have that. Have a deflecting javelin, my good man. There you go. Splendid. Right, has everyone got a weapon? Yeah. Oh, no. Uloth doesn't have a weapon. There you go. Have a hammer, Uloth. There you go. Enjoy a hammer. Have you got any armour? Plate. I don't think that does anything, but never mind. You might as well have it. Now, I wonder if 12 roster people, I wonder if that's the most it can be. Like, I wonder if that'll go up anymore. Or if level 11 is the top tavern level I can get. I don't know. Right. Gurg the priest wants some stuff. Let's pick up our quest first. So Crawford the doctor has a quest for us. A note from Reddard has finally arrived. The shiny new copper vat is waiting to be picked up at his workshop. Curiously, the kobolds are nowhere to be seen. Oh well. Okay, so that's one of them. Ilona is going to give me a quest. Grusilla believes the best way to find her sister is by returning to the village where they were split up as children. Okay, very sensible. Zegug, you want a margarita. You want some stuff there. Okay, right, goodbye. Right, there's an awful lot of people to talk to. Let's go through all the ones that we don't really... Right, Uloth. Oh, no, I did you. You've got nothing else to reveal. That's fine. Who has got something left? Bartholomew. Yes, you've got some stuff left. You've got story left. Let's listen to your next story. The bookkeeper said... Oh, no, right. There we go. Oh, no. What did he just say? The bookkeeper said he was being blackmailed by someone over at a place. And we should go and see them. Okay, maybe I should have read that. Maybe I should have possibly read that, but never mind. Right, I should get a couple of story bits. Okay, listen. Did I ever tell you how my father, Tharenhall Demon Chummer, died? He was so outraged that I tamed a beast instead of killing it that he set out to finish my work. The beast killed him and destroyed that village I thought I saved. Thus began my dark times. I accept that I'm filth, a living betrayal to the ways of my people. That's why I drink. Well, that's not the only reason. Okay, and you've got some more story left. Stale bread. Okay, we'll leave him for next time, I think. We'll leave him. It's quite good to have, you know, a little bit of intrigue and mystery going on. Who wants a room? Oh, you want a drink? Oh, yeah, you're very welcome to have a drink, my good man. Okay, yeah, right. So his storyline is ended. Grusilla, bibbly bobbly boo. You might as well have a room because it gives us some gold. Splendid. And Norman will just do that quickly. There we go. So 1 action point left. I know it is going up. It is going up, look. So my level is going up. There's just no title for it. I'm past epic. I'm epically epic. Okay. Now there's a lot of people that are injured. So Crawford, 5 days is going to be out. He's new. He can't really be out for 5 days. Grunson for 3 days. Okay. Let's put him in then. Let's put Crawford in. Grunson's more capable. Crawford needs to be healed. So recovers in 2 days. Good grief. Yeah, I'm going to ask the devs about this as well because I have unlocked the bathhouse. I've unlocked the bathhouse quests. They're all done. They should all be there. So that should be unlocked. And I am fairly confident that at some point in the past on this particular playthrough, I have put people in the bathhouse to recover their stamina. So I don't know why it's not there now. I am a little bit alarmed at the lack of quests we've got going on. So next time out, because we're going to finish up now, we'll do this one. So we'll do Grusilla getting the going back to the village to try and find her sister, possibly. We'll do Take Your Pick, because that's Ramsey Volk doing that, and that's a nice easy one. Just stick some people with mind. They're not very far away. Every trick in the brew is going to pick up the thing, going to pick up the new copper vat thingamabob. And then the rest, Golem Infestation was one that we did before that we messed up, so we could do that. That'd be good. Do you smell something burning? Is just a little one. Is that the one where we get slagged off by the Thieves Guild? So maybe that opens up something else. Maybe that opens up more quests where the Thieves Guild then come in and say, oh, all you're doing is running errands rather than actually being heroes. So yeah, maybe we need to do that one as well. But yeah, so we've got 5 quests currently, which is okay. It's okay. It's plenty for us to be getting on with. Is everyone back? And everyone is back. There are some hungover and clumsy and tired people, however, so I might leave some people out But yeah, there's blessed people and all sorts of inspired people. So yeah, next time out, that's fine. I think we'll work our way through. I imagine next time out we'll get all those 5 quests out the way and just see which ones come afterwards. I imagine those 5 will be dealt with, though. So there we go. Epic Tavern is back, and we've got fancy tables and blue walls, which is jolly exciting. Also, I've just noticed this shield here with the skull on it is the exact same sort of, well, the skull icon and the red is what happens when one of your character dies, and it appears in the roster thing in there, in the sort of the picture. Or on the combat screen, they have a kind of red skull thing on them, and it's that one. It's a bit creepy, isn't it, hanging over there? Can we not replace that with a picture of a kitten playing with, you know, a ball of wool or something? That's a little bit strange. But there we go. So, next time out, plenty to do. And, again, thank you for waiting. If you've watched the end of this, then you must be one of the sort of Epic Tavern fans. So thank you for waiting for Epic Tavern to come back, because it was away for a little while. I wasn't overly happy with the fact that it was gone for so long, but it was, and there we go. So yeah, thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting. I hope you are enjoying it again now. If you have enjoyed this, please do leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, then why not subscribe to the Geek Cupboard and keep up to date with all the stuff that we get up with. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Yes! In your face! In your face, hats. I didn't even know what was going on there. There was blood and rain and doom. Fall on my head, hat. Have no hat. Rectify this matter, okay? Wrong. That was a car. It's happening again. Keep it together. Ah, no!